"Hello, John. How are you?" asked the barman. "How are you managing since your wife died?" "Not too bad," replied John. "The sex is just the same, but the washing up clogs the sink." On the day of Jack's funeral, the undertakers took his coffin up to the church in a coach and 4 black horses. Now the church was at the top of a steep hill, and suddenly, without warning, the doors of the coach flew open and the coffin careered back down the hill. By the time it reached the bottom, it was going a fair pace and smashed through the doors of the chemist shop, hitting the counter and bursting open. "Ah!" screamed the assistant as Jack sat up and said, "Can you give me something to stop me coughing?" An old couple married for over 50 years die within a week of each other and arrive in heaven at the same time. Once the paperwork has been seen to, an angel escorts them to their new accommodations. After living in a small terraced cottage all their lives, the new house is like a palace. Set in 2 acres of land, it has its own swimming pool and a double garage with his and hers cars. The old man turns to his wife in astonishment and says, "Well, bugger me, Pam. If you hadn't stopped us drinking and smoking, we'd have been enjoying all this years ago." One of Ireland's greatest footballers died and went to heaven, where he was met by an angel at the pearly gates. "Is there any reason why you think you should not be allowed in?" asked the angel. The footballer thought for a moment and then replied, "Actually, there was an international match that I played in, Ireland against England, and I purposefully fell over in the box so that we were awarded a penalty. It helped us to beat England 2-1. Well, it's not the most serious mistake I've ever heard, so you may come in." "Oh, that's wonderful. I've always regretted that moment. Thank you so much, St. Peter." "Think nothing of it," said the angel. "Oh, by the way, I'm not St. Peter. It's his day off. I'm St. Patrick." The finest batsman the country had ever had was killed in a bad car crash, and one of the substitute cricketers thought it was time he showed what he could do. "Listen, boss, how about me taking his place?" he asked. "Well, I'm not sure," replied the manager. "We'll have to see what the undertakers say first."